When someone asks me about big survival games, I would usually name games such as Rust, Conan, in future probably Dune Awakening, but also ARK would come into my mind. It was way back in 2014 when ARK Survival Evolved, a very ambitious multiplayer game, entered in its early access phase on Steam. The concept was great, surviving with nothing on a random island, building up your home and taming dinosaurs, and of course punching dodos. The idea to just ride a T-Rex was great. The game was not. The game was just anything other than perfect. There was behind the scenes legal drama, glitches, major bugs, and the optimization was abysmal. ARK Survival Evolved felt like you would need to buy a supercomputer and it would still not run smoothly. This game was forever, okay, 6 years in early access, and instead of finally fixing the game and optimizing it, they just released DLC after DLC. And the fans were defending the studio for, it is an early access, optimization will come for release. What an absolute horrible thing to assume. ARK Survival Evolved eventually left early access, and what happened? The one thing that I would always expect from games that are in early access for 6 years or more. It was still an optimized piece of shit with a huge amount of DLCs eating up over 200 gigabytes of storage on my hard drive. I played ARK back then and it was okay somewhat. I accepted the lack of optimization and the glitches and the bugs, but they were really wrecking my nerves. Doesn't matter though, because in 2023 ARK 2, oh no, that one got delayed, rather ARK Survival Ascended was released into, again, early access. So here we go again. New and shiny Unreal Engine 5, a major graphics update. I thought about just giving it a go. The concept was great, and while I do not agree with the price tag of $45, I was still curious on how it now plays. A remastered bug-free version I was expecting. Oh boy. ARK Survival Ascended looks really beautiful, but honestly, what the freaking hell, Studio Wildcard? You cannot tell me you have reworked the game from the ground up when the game basically runs like shit again, like the original ARK game does. Even some of the bugs are the same. Spawning in and the first thing you will receive is a lag fest, probably just because you are seeing some water around you. In addition, this game really takes the term open world, do whatever you want, for granted, and ARK Survival Ascended is a perfect example on why I started to hate open world survival games. You start with basically nothing, and with nothing I mean nothing. There's not even an indicator on what you should be doing. I'm just imagining being a brand new player, just wanting to jump into a game, and this is all I get. Something blinking on the ground, a sound, something blinking on the top of the screen. Inventory. How do I open the inventory? Well, it is not tab, no, it is the I key. Well, that is okay, I would have expected that. Now, how do I gather materials? Do I even see what can be gathered? No, not at all. I have no clue if this bush in front of me is just decoration or something I should collect. How do I build something? With some guessing, I found out it is the Q key. When I look at such games, I'm always asking myself why other games, such as just Hunt Showdown, where your job is just to shoot and extract with a bounty, can give you more and better in-game advice than a survival crafting game with a, well, tech tree and being as complex as ARK. This game is just giving you nothing. I try to see it from the perspective of a new player, and a new player would just be entirely lost, probably just uninstalling, and the sad thing, most will just forget to ask for a refund, and they should ask for a refund if they don't like this game. Other things also never seem to change. Want to tame a dinosaur? I show you how easy it is. Just punch it into the butt until it becomes unconscious. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. What cannot see you, can't attack you. Feels very much like a shitty Disney Plus show for me. Didn't take me long to have 5 of them in my army after just half an hour of running around and punching dinos into their asses. So despite ARK Survival Ascendant looking really good, it kept its major flaws and bugs. And what if I told you, as an ARK Survival Evolved player, you will get this upgrade for free? Oh well, no, one wished. You're getting a 10% discount on Steam when buying the $45 bundle for the game. However, the 10% is nothing which Studio Wildcard is granting you out of generosity. It is a Steam mechanic of the shop of removing the original game from the bundle, as you have this game anyway and won't need to buy it again. And if you think you have some more cash spare and tell yourself, hey, let's spend even more, you can buy the Pyromane DLC for just $4.99, delivering you a new and very strong creature which can only be tamed by owners of the DLC, so basically pay to win. And with $29.99 you can even buy an additional story DLC, Bob's Ark Tall Tales, with some Wild West, steampunk and whatever. But wait, there's more, as they would say on teleshopping. Check out the mod support. Yes, it has mod support. There are plenty of so-called premium mods where you can just empty your wallet. Always wanted to have the Power Rangers in ARK? Why not? Just $10 and an additional 1GB of space on your SSD and it's yours. Honestly, this game has become worse than Fortnite when it comes to in-game purchases. An SSD is by the way required now, so calculate 100 to 200GB of SSD space in when you want to install the new game with DLCs and mods. This game is a joke, and when looking at it, I would like to recommend you just to buy ARK Survival Evolved, so the old one, as a sole purchase for about €8 without the bundle. The problem is the studio has already shut down the Survival Evolved servers, and if you want to play multiplayer, you will need to find an unofficial server you can play on and lets you in. I just don't get it. The concept is great, but the studio is messing it up and is messing up the game mechanics, left the game full of bugs, glitches and unoptimized shit. The studio and publisher is milking its player base over and over again, has contracts with Pyromane Plus for an animated show to earn even more money, and still people are running after Survival Ascended, defending it, buying more and more, keeping all this stuff alive. I don't get why people bother playing this game at all. At least Atlas from their sister studio is hopefully doing okay. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.